Clue. Noun. A strand of yarn, etc. As used to guide one through a labyrinth. Something which points the way. A guide. Verb. To provide with a clue. Basis. Noun. A physical base or foundation. Crew. Verb. To make the shrill sound characteristic of a rooster. To make a sound in this manner. Either in gaiety, joy, pleasure, or defiance. Earrings. Noun. A piece of jewelry worn on the ear. Extract. Noun. Something that is extracted or drawn out. Verb. To draw out, to pull out, to remove forcibly from a fixed position, as by traction or suction, etc. Cumulative. Adjective. Incorporating all current and previous data up to the present or at the time of measuring or collating. Gymnast. Noun. One who performs gymnastics. Extended. Verb. To increase in extent. Adjective. Longer in length or extension. Elongated. Friction. Noun. The rubbing of one object or surface against another. Come down with. Verb. To contract or get an illness, to show symptoms of. Crew. Verb. To make the shrill sound characteristic of a rooster. To make a sound in this manner. Either in gaiety, joy, pleasure, or defiance. Colleagues. Noun. A fellow member of a profession. Staff. Academic faculty or other organization. An associate. Equally. Adverb. Manner. In an equal manner. In equal shares or proportion. With equal and impartial justice. Evenly. Artwork. Noun. A painting, drawing, sculpture or other piece of creative, visual art. Fraud. Noun. The crime of stealing or otherwise illegally obtaining money by use of deception tactics. Verb. To defraud. Dragon. Noun. A legendary serpentine or reptilian creature. Florist. Noun. A person who sells flowers. Ambassador. Noun. A minister of the highest rank sent to a foreign court to represent his sovereign or country. Sometimes called ambassador in residence. Features. Noun. One's structure or makeup, form, shape, bodily proportions. Verb. To ascribe the greatest importance to something within a certain context. Contractor. Noun. A person or company that builds or improves buildings. Caretaker. Noun. Someone who takes care of a place or thing. Someone looking after a place. Or responsible for keeping it in good repair. Adjective. Temporary. On a short-term basis. Climb. Noun. An act of climbing. Verb. To ascend. Rise. To go up. Executive. Noun. A chief officer or administrator. Especially one who can make significant decisions on their own authority. Adjective. Designed or fitted for execution. Or carrying into effect. Beekeeper. Noun. A person who maintains hives and keeps bees, especially for the production of honey. Cries. Noun. A shedding of tears. The act of crying. Verb. To shed tears, to weep. Drill. Noun. A tool used to remove material so as to create a hole. Typically by plunging a rotating cutting bit into a stationary workpiece. Verb. To create a hole. By removing material with a drill. Tool. Bro. Noun. Brother. A male sibling. Characteristic. Noun. A distinguishing feature of a person or thing. Adjective. Being a distinguishing feature of a person or thing. Access. Noun. A way or means of approaching or entering. An entrance, a passage. Classical. Noun. One that is classical in some way. For example, a classical economist. Adjective. Of or relating to the first class or rank. Especially in literature or art. Betray. Verb. To deliver into the hands of an enemy by treachery or fraud. In violation of trust. To give up treacherously or faithlessly. Heart. Noun. A muscular organ that pumps blood through the body. Traditionally thought to be the seat of emotion. Verb. To be fond of. often bracketed or abbreviated with a heart symbol. Invent. Verb. To design a new process or mechanism. Everything. Pronoun. All the things under discussion. Addictions. Noun. A state that is characterized by compulsive drug use or compulsive engagement in rewarding behavior, despite negative consequences. Disappoint. Verb. To sadden or displease someone, by underperforming, or by not delivering something promised or hoped for. Adjective. Disappointed. Bravery. Noun. Usually uncountable, being brave, courageousness. Elderly. Noun. An elderly person. Adjective. Old, having lived for relatively many years. Juices. Noun. A liquid from a plant, especially fruit. Verb. To extract the juice from something. Effects. Noun. The result or outcome of a cause. Verb. To make or bring about, to implement. Better. Noun. An entity, usually animate, deemed superior to another. One who has a claim to precedence. A superior. Adjective. Greater in amount or quantity. Adjective. Of people. Adjective. In good health. Adverb. Manner. Accurately. Competently. Satisfactorily. Hike. Noun. A long walk. Verb. To take a long walk for pleasure or exercise. Arise. Verb. To come up from a lower to a higher position. Agrees. Verb. To harmonize in opinion, statement, or action. To be in unison or concord. To be or become united or consistent. To concur. Formula. Noun. Any mathematical rule expressed symbolically. Noun. A manufactured food simulating human breast milk, designed to be fed to babies and infants under 12 months of age. Derived. Verb. To obtain or receive something from something else. Adjective. Of, or pertaining to, conditions unique to the descendant species of a clade, and not found in earlier ancestral species. Analyze. Verb. To subject to analysis. Changed. Verb. To become something different. Income. Noun. Money one earns by working or by capitalizing on the work of others. Muscle. Noun. A contractile form of tissue which animals use to effect movement. Verb. To use force to make progress, especially physical force. Century. Noun. A period of 100 consecutive years. Often specifically a numbered period with conventional start and end dates. E.g., the 20th century, which stretches from, strictly, 1901 through 2000. Or, informally, 1900 through 1999. The first century AD was from 1 to 100. Cartoon. Noun. A humorous drawing, often with a caption, or a strip of such drawings. Verb. To draw a cartoon. A humorous drawing. Intermediate. Noun. Anything in an intermediate position. Verb. To mediate. To be an intermediate. Adjective. Being between two extremes, or in the middle of a range. Military. Noun. Armed forces. Adjective. Characteristic of members of the armed forces. Educate. Verb. To instruct or train. Certificates. Noun. A document containing a certified statement. Mix. Verb. To stir together. Criticism. Noun. The act of criticizing, a critical judgment passed or expressed. Friction. Noun. The rubbing of one object or surface against another. Journalist. Noun. The keeper of a personal journal, who writes in it regularly. Neighbor. Noun. A person living on adjacent or nearby land. A person situated adjacently or nearby. Anything of the same type of thing as the subject. In an adjacent or nearby position. Verb. To be adjacent to. Impartiality. Noun. The quality of being impartial. Fairness. Cans. Noun. A more or less cylindrical vessel for liquids. Usually of steel or aluminium, but sometimes of plastic. and with a carrying handle over the top. Verb, to seal in a can. Liking. Verb, to enjoy, be pleased by. Favor, be in favor of. Verb, to be likely. Nights. Adverb, at night. Blacksmith. Noun, a person who forges iron. Verb, to work as a blacksmith. Exam. Noun, the act of examining. Verb, to observe or inspect carefully or critically. Has. Verb, to possess, own. Cheeky. Adjective. Impudent. Impertinent. Impertinently bold. Often in a way that is regarded as endearing or amusing. Discourse. Noun. Verbal exchange. Conversation. Verb, to engage in discussion or conversation. To converse. Brightly. Adverb, in a bright manner. Banner. Noun, a flag or standard used by a military commander. Monarch or nation. Verb, to adorn with a banner. Adjective. Exceptional. Very good. Diversity. Noun, the quality of being diverse or different, difference or unlikeness. Artworks. Noun, a painting, drawing, sculpture or other piece of creative, visual art. Carpenter. Noun, a person skilled at carpentry. The trade of cutting and joining timber in order to construct buildings or other structures. Verb, to work as a carpenter. Cutting and joining timber. Contact. Noun, the act of touching physically. Being in close association. Verb, to touch. To come into physical contact with. Backache. Noun, any pain or ache in the back. Chronological. Adjective, relating to time or units of time. Guidance. Noun, the act or process of guiding. Central. Adjective, being in the center. Intolerant. Noun, one who is intolerant. A bigot. Interaction. Noun, the situation or occurrence in which two or more objects or events act upon one another to produce a new effect. The effect resulting from such a situation or occurrence. Complexity. Noun, the state of being complex. Intricacy. Entanglement. Books. Noun, a collection of sheets of paper bound together to hinge at one edge. Containing printed or written material. Pictures, etc. Verb, to reserve something for future use. Deaf. Noun, a deaf person. Noun, with the those who are deaf taken as a group. Verb, to deafen. Adjective, unable to hear or only partially able to hear. Mood. Noun, a mental or emotional state, composure. Apologize. Verb, often followed by for. To make an apology or excuse. To acknowledge some fault or offense. With expression of regret for it. By way of amends. Cool. Noun, a moderate or refreshing state of cold. Moderate temperature of the air between hot and cold. Coolness. Adjective, having a slightly low temperature. Mildly or pleasantly cold. Caring. Verb, to be concerned about. To have an interest in. To feel concern about. Noun, the act of one who cares. Adjective, of a person. Kind. Sensitive. Empathetic. Development. Noun, the process of developing. Growth, directed change. Cried. Verb, to shed tears, to weep. Insecticides. Noun, a substance used to kill insects. Gentleman. Noun, a man of gentle but not noble birth. Particularly a man of means. Originally ownership of property. Who does not work for a living but has no official status in a peerage. An armiferous man ranking below a knight. Fishing. Noun, the act of catching fish. Listen. Noun, an instance of listening. Verb, to pay attention to a sound or speech. Filters. Noun, a device which separates a suspended, dissolved, or particulate matter from a fluid, solution, or other substance. Any device that separates one substance from another. Verb, to sort, sift, or isolate. Moisturizing. Verb, to make more moist. General. Noun, a general fact or proposition. A generality. Verb, to lead. Soldiers. As a general. Adjective, including or involving every part or member of a given or implied entity. Whole, etc., as opposed to specific or particular. Adverb, in a general or collective manner or sense. In most cases. Upon the whole. Moved. Verb, to change place or posture. To go, in any manner, from one place or position to another. Adjective, emotionally affected. Touched. Ethnic. Noun, an ethnic person, especially a foreigner or member of an immigrant community. Adjective, of or relating to a group of people having common racial, ancestral, national, religious or cultural origins. Actual. Noun, an actual, real one. Notably. Adjective, relating to a person's acts or deeds. Active. Practical. Binoculars. Noun, a handheld device consisting of a series of lenses and prisms, used to magnify objects so that they can be better seen from a distance, and looked at through both eyes. Abortion. Noun, the expulsion from the womb of a fetus or embryo before it is fully developed, with loss of the fetus, either naturally as a spontaneous abortion, now usually called a miscarriage, or deliberately as an induced abortion. Front. Noun, the foremost side of something or the end that faces the direction it normally moves. Verb, to face. On. To be pointed in a given direction. Adjective, located at or near the front. Happy. Noun, a happy event, thing, person, etc. Noun, preceded by the happy people as a group. Verb, often followed by up. To become happy. To brighten up. To cheer up. Adjective, having a feeling arising from a consciousness of well-being or of enjoyment. Enjoying good of any kind, such as comfort, peace, or tranquility. Blissful. Contented. Joyous. Collective. Noun, a farm owned by a collection of people. Adjective, formed by gathering or collecting. Gathered into a mass. Clarify. Verb, of liquids, such as wine or syrup. To make clear or bright by freeing from feculent matter. Humidifier. Noun, a device that is used to increase the humidity of the air. Insecure. Adjective, not secure. Dryer. Noun, one who, or that which, dries. A desiccative. Distributions. Noun, an act of distributing or state of being distributed. Clean. Noun, removal of dirt. Verb, to remove dirt from a place or object. Adjective, heading. Physical, free of dirt or impurities or protuberances. Adverb, fully and completely. Crashing. Verb, to collide with something destructively. Fall or come down violently. Noun, the sound or action of something that crashes. Babysitting. Verb, to watch or tend someone else's child for a period of time. Often for money. Noun, the work of a babysitter. The care of children in the temporary absence of their parents. Annoying. Verb, to disturb or irritate, especially by continued or repeated acts. To bother with unpleasant deeds. Noun, that which annoys. An annoyance. Adjective, causing irritation or annoyance. Troublesome. Vexatious. Admit. Verb, to allow to enter. To grant entrance. To. Whether into a place. Into the mind. Or into consideration. Aid. Noun, an assistant. Average. Noun, the arithmetic mean. Verb, to compute the average of. Especially the arithmetic mean. Adjective, constituting or relating to the average. Get over. Verb, to overcome. Collision. Noun, an instance of colliding. Noun, an error caused by two source code elements, such as variables or functions, having the same name as each other. Comedian. Noun, an entertainer who performs in a humorous manner, especially by telling jokes. Caramel. Noun, a smooth, chewy, sticky confection made by heating sugar and other ingredients until the sugars polymerize and become sticky. Verb, to caramelize. Adjective, of a yellow-brown color. Discovered. Verb, to find or learn something for the first time. Gender. Noun, class, kind. Verb, to assign a gender to a person. To perceive as having a gender. To address using terms. Pronouns. Nouns, adjectives that express a certain gender. Noun, sound uttered by the mouth, especially by human beings in speech or song. Sound thus uttered considered as possessing some special quality or character. Fifth. Noun, the person or thing in the fifth position. Verb, to support something fifth, after four others have already done so. Adjective, the ordinal form of the number 5. Fairly. Adverb, manner, in a fair manner. Fair, not biased or skewed or favoring a certain party. Mon. Noun, the former currency of Japan until 1870, before the yen. Breeze. Noun, a light, gentle wind. Verb, usually with along, to move casually, in a carefree manner. Energize. Verb, to invigorate, to make energetic. Chicken. Noun, a domestic fowl, gallus gallus, especially when young. Adjective, cowardly. Human. Noun, a human being, whether man, woman or child. Verb, to behave as or become, or to cause to behave as or become. A human. Adjective, not comp, of or belonging to the species Homo sapiens or its closest relatives. Ages. Noun, the whole duration of a being, whether animal, plant, or other kind, being alive. Verb, to cause to grow old. To impart the characteristics of age to. Noun, a long time. Astronomer. Noun, one who studies astronomy, the stars or the physical universe. A scientist whose area of research is astronomy or astrophysics. Export. Noun, something that is exported. Verb, to carry away. Adjective, of or relating to exportation or exports. Lunch. Noun, a light meal usually eaten around midday, notably when not as main meal of the day. Verb, to eat lunch. Friendly. Noun, a game which is of no consequence in terms of ranking, betting, etc. Adjective, generally warm, approachable and easy to relate with in character. Interest. Noun, the price paid for obtaining, or price received for providing, money or goods in a credit transaction, calculated as a fraction of the amount or value of what was borrowed. Verb, to engage the attention of, to awaken interest in, to excite emotion or passion in behalf of a person or thing. Never. Adverb, at no time, on no occasion, in no circumstance. Infrared. Noun, electromagnetic radiation of a wavelength longer than visible light, but shorter than microwave radiation, having a wavelength between 700 nanometers and 1 millimeter. Adjective, having the wavelength in the infrared. Database. Noun, general, a collection of, usually, organized information in a regular structure, usually but not necessarily in a machine-readable format accessible by a computer. Verb, to enter data into a database. Dispose. Noun, the disposal or management of something. Verb, used with of, to eliminate or to get rid of something. Breadcrumbs. Noun, chiefly in the plural, a tiny piece of bread, either one that falls from bread as it is cut or eaten, or one made deliberately by crumbling bread. Verb, to sprinkle breadcrumbs onto food, normally before cooking. Cane. Noun, a plant with simple stems, like bamboo or sugar cane, or the stem thereof. Verb, to strike or beat with a cane or similar implement. Dates. Noun. The fruit of the date palm. Phoenix dactylifera, somewhat in the shape of an olive, containing a soft, sweet pulp and enclosing a hard kernel. Noun. The addition to a writing, inscription, coin, etc., which specifies the time, especially the day, month, and year, when the writing or inscription was given, executed, or made. Verb. To note the time or place of writing or executing. To express in an instrument the time of its execution. Amount. Noun. The total, aggregate or sum of material. Not applicable to discrete numbers or units or items in standard English. Verb. Followed by to total or evaluate. Instructions. Noun. The act of instructing, teaching, or furnishing with information or knowledge. Escalator. Noun. Anything that escalates. Iced. Adjective, with ice added. Fulfillment. Noun. The act of fulfilling. Diagrams. Noun. A plan, drawing, sketch or outline to show how something works, or show the relationships between the parts of a whole. Verb. To represent or indicate something using a diagram. Incense. Noun. A perfume used in the rites of various religions. Verb. To anger or infuriate. Examination. Noun. The act of examining. Attic. Noun. The space, often unfinished and with sloped walls, directly below the roof in the uppermost part of a house or other building. Generally used for storage or habitation. Besides. Adverb. Also. In addition. Preposition. In addition to. Linguist. Noun. One who studies linguistics. Jailer. Noun. One who enforces confinement in a jail or prison. Constants. Noun. That which is permanent or invariable. Imitation. Noun. The act of imitating. Classroom. Noun. A room, often in a school, where classes take place. May. Verb. To be strong, to have power over. Examination. Noun. The act of examining. Alchemist. Noun. One who practices alchemy. Emphasize. Verb. To stress, give emphasis or extra weight to something. Digital. Noun. A digital option. Adjective. Having to do with digits. Fingers or toes. Performed with a finger. Magazines. Noun. A non-academic periodical publication. Generally consisting of sheets of paper folded in half and stapled at the fold. Cupboard. Noun. A board or table used to openly hold and display silver plate and other dishware. A sideboard. A buffet. Emergency. Noun. A situation which poses an immediate risk and which requires urgent attention. Folks. Noun. A grouping of smaller peoples or tribes as a nation. Noun. The members of one's immediate family, especially one's parents. Compared. Verb. To assess the similarities and differences between two or more things. To compare X with Y. Having made the comparison of X with Y, one might have found it similar to Y or different from Y. Guide. Noun. Someone who guides, especially someone hired to show people around a place or an institution and offer information and explanation. Extra. Noun. Something additional, such as an item above and beyond the ordinary school curriculum, or added to the usual charge on a bill. Adjective. Beyond what is due, usual, expected, or necessary. Extraneous. Additional. Supernumerary. Adverb. To an extraordinary degree. Meaningless. Adjective. Lacking meaning. Choreographer. Noun. A person who choreographs. Eating. Verb. To ingest, to be ingested. Adjective. Bread to be eaten. Complex. Noun. A network of interconnected systems. Verb. To form a complex with another substance. Adjective. Made up of multiple parts. Composite. Not simple. Match. Noun. A competitive sporting event such as a boxing meet. a baseball game, or a cricket match. Verb, to agree, to be equal, to correspond. Adverb, noun. Grammar, a word that modifies a verb. Adjective, other adverbs. Commuters, noun, one who commutes. Etymology 1. Components, noun, a smaller, self-contained part of a larger entity. Often refers to a manufactured object that is part of a larger device. Criminal, noun, a person who is guilty of a crime, notably breaking the law. Adjective, against the law, forbidden by law. Member, noun, one who officially belongs to a group. Crossed, verb, to make or form a cross. Adjective, marked by a line drawn crosswise, often denoting cancellation. Incense, noun, a perfume used in the rites of various religions. Verb, to anger or infuriate. Condiments, noun, something used to enhance the flavor of food, for example, salt or pepper. Geocoding, verb, to find the latitude and longitude coordinates of an address. Graduating, verb, to be recognized by a school or university as having completed the requirements of a degree studied at the institution. Composition, noun, the act of putting together. Assembly. Clarification, noun, the act of clarifying, the act or process of making clear or transparent by freeing visible impurities. Particularly, the clearing or fining of liquid substances from feculent matter by the separation of the insoluble particles which prevent the liquid from being transparent. Bags, noun, a flexible container made of cloth, paper, plastic, etc. Verb, to put into a bag. Click, noun, a brief, sharp, not particularly loud, relatively high-pitched sound produced by the impact of something small and hard against something hard, such as by the operation of a switch, a lock or a latch, or a finger pressed against the thumb and then released to strike the hand. Verb, to cause to make a click, to operate a switch, etc., so that it makes a click. Interjection, the sound of a click. Countries, noun, chiefly British, an area of land, a district. Region, noun, a style of popular music that originated in the folk music of the rural population of the southern and western United States and characterized by string band instruments and simple melodies. Becomes, verb, to arrive, come, to a place. Clan, noun, a group of people all descended from a common ancestor, in fact or belief. Comment, noun, a spoken or written remark. Verb, to remark. Begin, noun, beginning. Start, verb, to start, to initiate or take the first step into something. Come across, verb, to change sides, to cross over to work for the opposition. Logs, noun, the trunk of a dead tree. Cleared of branches. Verb, to cut trees into logs. Noun, a logbook, or journal of a vessel, or aircraft's progress. Verb, to make, to add an entry, or more, in a log or logbook. Verb, to move to and fro. To rock. Noun, a Hebrew unit of liquid volume. About 1/3 liter. Noun, logarithm. Herb, noun, any green, leafy plant, or parts thereof, used to flavor or season food. Corner, noun, the point where two converging lines meet. An angle, either external or internal. Verb, to drive someone or something into a corner or other confined space. Concerns, noun, that which affects one's welfare or happiness. A matter of interest to someone. The adposition before the matter of interest is usually over, about or for. Verb, to relate or belong to have reference to or connection with, to affect the interest of, to be of importance to.